So today I want to talk about why the main relationship you got to have is a relationship with yourself, right? So let's get right into it. We got to understand that we are in charge of our own happiness, right? We are in charge of our own self-love. We is in charge of having to understand our self-worth, right? So think about this, right? If you don't have a good self-esteem, you don't understand your self-worth, right? Or you don't really love yourself in general, it's gonna be hard to love other people. Not only would it be hard to love other people, but it would be hard to put yourself in situations where you can feel love, right? Because for example, I'll talk to people who was in bad relationships, right? I ask them, what made you stay? What made you stay in this relationship, right? If this person not treat you how you want to be treated, right? Because when you talk to people who are in healthy relationships, who would never want to put themselves in a situation where they are in a unhealthy relationship, they always say, like, I know my worth. I love myself, right? And that basically saying that they love themselves enough to understand that they just won't tolerate disrespect for no one, right? They don't deserve to be treated that way. It just seems like sometimes with people, it's like they don't really love themselves enough, right? So they just feel like they're not worthy of real love. Or like real love don't like will never come find them, right? And that's not true at all. But thing is, a lot of people afraid of being alone. Because I talk to some people that say they just don't want to be alone, right? Sometimes people are afraid of being alone, right? And it's okay to be alone. It's okay to be on your own until you find that real someone who's going to treat you how you're supposed to be treated, right? Who's going to respect you how you deserve to be respected, right? But you have to respect yourself first. You got to love yourself first, right? And self-respect and self-love come in many different forms. It's just not a one-size-fit-all, right? Or just one category. It's like it's different areas of your life. Like me personally, right? Back before I understand who I was as a person, before I understand who I am as a person, before I understand the value I could bring to a future partner or to anybody that comes inside my life, I used to be a major simp, right? I used to triple text, collateral text people. Back when I was a few years younger or so, right? I used to be desperate for attention. I just like always wanted attention, right? And stuff like that. It was like, because I didn't really take the time to love myself, how I need to love myself, right? Because now I love myself so much. I got so much respect for myself, right? I can't fathom just doing that, right? I just can't see myself in a situation where it's like I'm putting somebody above me. Like, no, it's like you got to put yourself first. And like when you love yourself, you understand why you need to put yourself first. You understand who you really are on the inside, right? You could try to cover up who you are on the outside as much as possible, but thing is, if you don't love who that person is deep inside you, none of that would never matter, right? And that's the thing, we gotta understand that when you love yourself, you gotta constantly show up for yourself, right? And you gotta give yourself reasons to love yourself, right? It's like, okay, it's gonna be, think about it, right? Self-love look like taking care of your mental health, right? That could be, for some people, that could be therapy. For some people, that could be meditation. For some people, that could be having certain people in their lives, getting rid of certain people that's in their lives, right? That could be spending time to yourself. That could be doing things that make you happy, like some healthy hobbies, some hobbies that make you happy in general, right? That could be what it could be like. Take care of your mental health, right? Spending time with the Lord. If you're someone that believes in God, right? Spending time with the Lord. You know, you can do that by reading the Bible, going to church, praying, right? Then on the flip side, right? Take care of your physical health, right? Actually getting a gym membership, actually working out at the gym, actually watching what you eat. Actually stay away from stuff like alcohol all the time, right? Smoking all the time and drugs and other stuff that can harm your physical health. So much stuff that goes into that, right? So it's like when you understand like how to take care of your mental health and your physical health, right? And you actually do the action that you need to do to continue that process, you'll love yourself more, right? Because you took the action that you needed to take to love yourself more, right? So when you love yourself more, it's easier to love somebody else, right? And it's easier to allow someone else to love you. Because it's like when you don't love yourself correctly, right? It's like you desperately chasing validation sometimes. I'm not saying everybody, but some people could desperately chase validation. They could always want attention from somebody, right? Because I've been in that situation myself. I was once dated somebody, they didn't really love themselves too much, so they put too much pressure on me, right? You shouldn't put pressure on someone, right? That person should not be your therapist. They're supposed to be your lover, right? It's not fair to them that you put them in a situation, but they got to constantly prove their self-worth to you when they actions show they care about you. They actions show that they love you. They're not doing nothing for you to not think they love you, right? You know what I'm saying? I just think it's not fair to them, because imagine you've been in a relationship, one of your friends texts you, your partner assumes you trying to cheat, right? You want to go, so your friends just want to hang out, just to hang out, they assume you trying to cheat. One of your friends call you, they assume you, like, come on, bro. It's like, you gotta love yourself first, right? Because you gotta let those insecurities go. You get what I'm saying? You gotta let that past trauma go. You gotta allow yourself to be loved correctly, right? But in order to allow yourself to be loved correctly, you have to love yourself first. Until you learn until you learn how to love yourself and actually do what you need to do to love yourself, it's gonna be hard to have healthy relationships. Because you don't, like, honestly, in my opinion, you don't know what a healthy relationship is like until you got a relationship with yourself. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. I'm gonna leave y'all with this. When you love yourself, it's easier to love other people, and it's easier to let other people love you, right? Because you understand what love look like. Because love is action, right? Love is just not words. And action for love you have for yourself is you putting the actions, right, to love yourself. You're doing the work so you can love yourself. Giving yourself reasons to love yourself, right? But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you enjoy. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. I'm out.